bit tricky. She's done good with the sitting, holding herself in midline, but sometimes when she stands, she wants to start going back over to that left. So we're working on that. I'm going to bring the mat up a little bit. All right, you looking in this mirror? How do we look? Pretty straight. Pretty good. Let's put this hand right here. She has a little bit of what's called pusher syndrome. So put your hand in your lap. This way in your lap. If I try to push her over this way, it's a protective mechanism. She's not even doing it on purpose, but it's her brain stopping her from going. If I try to push, she keeps it like her abdomen fires. Now, if I were to push her that way, I can push her that way with no problem.
I noticed that in the hospital, she would like hold on to things with. I couldn't get water bottles out of her hand.
One thing
But she's done better this week.
One thing that can help is placing all of the items that she needs of value over on that right side.
On the right side.
To make her look over that way, to make her get used to coming over that way, to make her reach that way. Even when she's in the room, the more and more that her brain will get used to coming over this way, the better and better it's going to get.
Okay. But we couldn't get her to go to the left either. That seems to have corrected a lot for her.
You talking about before?
Yeah,
Well, no, she couldn't turn her head left.
Well,
So now he's saying put it on her right side so she's moving that way.
Yeah. So her left side is weak. She can't use her left side, but she can go to her left side. If I knock her over, there's nothing stopping me from pushing her over. If I go to this way, she's gonna fight me.
Preventing.
She's preventing.
Okay, I got it.
All right. So I've been playing with the idea of giving her a handrail to pull up on, but what happens if I give her a handrail, she just uses it to push
Herself away.
So I try to take that option away from her, and I've been having her put her hand up on my shoulder. All right, we're gonna stand tall. When you do, I want you to look in this mirror. All right, are you looking in that mirror? All right, and I want you to make sure you stand up nice and straight. So lean forward with me. I'm gonna give you a countdown. I'm not just gonna pull you up. We're not standing right now. We're just getting in position to stand. So you got to bring your trunk towards me. Come on forward. There we go. All right, we're gonna stand from here on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Push up tall. Push up on my shoulder now. Sit. And tall. You see yourself leaning? Can you fix it? Which way are you leaning? All right, you need to lean to the right. All right, have a seat. Try again. All right. On to me. Forward. Look to that mirror. Be forward. All right, we're gonna get in position to stand. We're not standing yet. What do you need? Like forward. Lean forward. Tall. All right, push up on me. Push up. That's it.
Good job, Mom.
You're pushing against me. I want you to come back towards your right. All right, have a seat. I'm going to put you in the standard. Hold on to that. One of you don't mind just sitting close to her. She's not going to go anywhere. I'm just going to grab something. I want to leave her with somebody close by. Just a little bit, okay? Push those legs on through. 1, 2, push. There we go. Stay right there.
It's really hard to get through these.
Doing okay? Go up some more. I want you to help the machine stand. Okay, stand nice and tall. Okay, I want you to look in that mirror. A little bit more. Nice and tall. Standing straight. Wait, that's good.
I'll be right back.
All right, look at that mirror. Hold it nice and tall. All right, look at that mirror. Nice and tall. Pads on, but I'll make it work. Okay, for a second. I'm gonna go get my pads. Y'all just don't mind standing close by.
Smile for the camera. Because I'm going to share this with my subs.
I'm a braid that's so long. I use it about here like this looks good. Did you find my purse?
I looked, I didn't see it. I looked everywhere. By the way, I did see the lights that Wes put up in your bathroom. That looks really good.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't know that.
In the boys section.
Hmm?
He was going to do some in the boys section. He didn't.
Yeah, not
They
yet.
worked the time.
Yeah, it does work.
So this is just like a 10 unit type thing?
TENS unit is for pain.
Yeah, this is stimulation.
Yeah, stimulation. This is a lot stronger than
No,
TENS.
it's not like grinding.
No, it's an electrical stimulation. But it's a lot stronger current than what you would get for a TENS unit. TENS unit is not strong enough to make a muscle contract. This one is absolutely strong enough to make a muscle contract.
Good. Okay.
And the whole idea for this is that her neural connections from her brain to her arm are still there. She's just not able to make them. So we're going to stimulate kind of in a reverse way. We're going to stimulate it from the muscle to send signal to the brain. And it kind of helps the brain find those neural pathways again so that it can start firing. That's the idea anyways.
I got her some V-neck t-shirts, so I'll be getting those soon. Easier to get to.
Right now, stimulating her rotator cuff muscle. So you feel right here. You put your finger. There's a space in her shoulder.
I've heard about this. I
can
read
feel
up
it.
about it. Okay, I'm a nurse, but I do IT. Done that for 20 years, so I don't know anything about all this stuff.
So there's a space in there about what I would call about a finger's breadth. There's not one on this side because this is a healthy shoulder. Her rotator cuff's already firing on this side. It's already holding it where it should be. It's not over here. So I want to stimulate it and get this arm to come back.
And then it'll
Feel
pull it back in again.
Put your fingers right here. All right. Now when I pull her arm up, you'll feel her arm don't come back in. See that? That's what we don't want in there. So that's where it should be.
Yep.
And that's what I'm about to do.
And it'll do it.
It
with-
did it yesterday.
Awesome.
It's not going to stay when I take it off,
Right.
obviously, but we're trying to
But
get
if we
input
get
in.
the muscle to start triggering it, it'll do it on its
That's the
own.
idea.
So we know that turtlenecks are not good, so we're not going to wear any more turtlenecks, okay?
They are quite fashionable though.
Yeah,
They are.
they are, but we can't wear turtlenecks. I know you're cold, but I got you some warm fleece coming
I think.
with zippers so that you can get to.
To see. Sure. Yeah. The other thing with this is it can be painful, and so kind of what's happening is we're kind of having a bargain with her. I'm getting, if she wants me to stop, it's not quite strong enough to get a contraction. I can go a little bit higher to get a little bit of contraction. That's about as much as she can tolerate. I'm not trying to torture her. That's not my goal. But ideally, I would be able to crank it up and really get a stronger contraction.
And you usually have such a good high pain
Well,
tolerance. We've had
it's not
2 heart attacks without telling anybody.
Well, I tell you what, you get it to where she can handle it, and then let me have the knob.
Because we know your pain tolerance is high. So we want you to feel it. You want to be able to feel it because then it's going to help pull that arm back up into your socket.
Big thing is that you can't overdo it with these, but the big thing is that the next day. So it's hard that if her arm is hurting and killing her the next day, it's an indication that we're overdone
too
it.
far.
But I've been monitoring her, and I tell her every day. She says it only hurts while it's on, which is a good sign. So
And she says the only thing I've heard her complain about is her ribs, which she's been complaining about since pretty much it happened.
I wonder if it's
all right, going up.
What?
oh, sorry. Oh,
Yeah, there it goes. Sucking it back into place.
Oh.
Feel it. I know. Okay, too much.
yeah.
Yeah, you can see your shoulder move back into place.
Yeah. You can feel the spaces. It's still a little bit there, but it's. We're gonna go 5 seconds on, 5 seconds off. So you see when it ramps up, it's ramping up, and it's coming back.
Oh.
Yep.
I know. I know. I know. Don't feel good, honey.
Mom, I'm going to show you this video too.
Oh,
So you'll see your shoulder moving back into place.
I'm seeing it in the mirror.
Oh, you, okay.
Is that okay, or is that too much?
There's nothing right now.
Okay, it's gonna now. It's gonna
Oh, that's
Looking at it goes up. Look at watch your arm.
a lot.
too much.
Yeah.
I'll
There
turn
it
down.
goes down.
So it's on a 5 second on, 5 second off. So it's gonna fire.
Watch.
Oh,
I know. You're a trooper. This will help with the pain too. It's very painful when that arm's just coming out of
Hanging
socket.
out, yeah.
Yeah.
oh,
This is going to help with it hurting.
And then after this, I'm gonna tape it.
And how long does the tape stay on?
So tape helps with pain. It can stay on indefinitely, but she also gets pain patches that go there. So it's hard to get, kind of gets in the way of each other. I tape her every day. I took it off yesterday so I could do the East End because I can't get the East End pads on with the tape on. So it's kind of,
Vicious cycle.
the thing about the tape is that it's give and take. It has been researched and shown to greatly reduce pain. But what can happen in the long run with tape is that if you are passively holding the muscle where it's supposed to, the brain is going to say, well, it's already in place. Why do I need to activate any muscle? So I don't like to overuse it. I do like to use the tape early on to decrease pain, but I don't like using it as a long term.
Makes sense.
Okay.
oh.
I know. You're doing good.
I bet it's not hurting as much now as it was when you first started. Is it? Just as much?
I've got it cranked up
Okay.
more today than I normally do too.
Well, that's good. So you're tolerating it better.
Yeah.
Can you shrug your shoulders up? All right, so what I want you to do this time is when you feel a fire, I want you to try to shrug them up. I want you to help the machine. All right, shrug your shoulders, both of them.
The other one too. Oh,
Well, that's pretty good.
makes you not think about it as much too when you're doing
Oh,
Shrug.
shrug.
Try to fire it. Can you move this thumb?
Oh, look at that.
So,
oh,
do it again. Another
Yeah.
interesting thing is that nerves travel, right? They travel, the one that goes to her thumb is coming out of her neck.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And so shoulder posture is going to affect how clear the nerve channel is coming all the way down to the
So
thumb.
with
So
it-
even with it taped up in the socket, you're going to get a little bit of better nerve function.
Then,
And dislocated.
because
So,
the path is straighter.
yep. Nerves can get pinched very easily. They travel a long ways in the body. All right, move that thumb. There we go. Can you make
Good
a
job.
fist? Start to move the thumb and the index finger. Make a fist. I want you to look at it when you try. All right, move that thumb again.
Mom.
Okay. Look at it. Look at it when you do it. Move that thumb.
So is the swelling caused from being dependent all the time, or what is it?
Swelling is from the lack of movement. So your muscles help the circulatory system pump blood. And so if they're not firing, they're not contracting, they're not pumping blood out. I'm going to put her in this device that gets a contraction in her hand, and I'll probably do it today. I've kind of been going back and forth between shoulder and hand, but it fires her hand, it gets it to close and open. So that's going to help pump some of that fluid out. And her swelling's gone down a good bit, which is good. And that's what that device will do. It'll open her hand, it'll close it, open and close it. Every time she does that, it's pumping the fluids out. 2 more minutes, we'll take a break. You're doing good.
You really are doing good, Mom. I'm so impressed.
oh. Oh,
Alright, this one I'm gonna crank it up a little bit more, just for one time. I just want to see something.
oh, 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 oh.
You doing okay?
Yeah,
Is it too much to tolerate?
it's a lot.
30 more seconds, we'll take a break.
She said if it gets her back to 100, she's good with it.
Okay.
So, Sam, you don't mind the video this,
No,
do you?
not at all. As long as no other patients get
Yeah,
the video.
that's-
But other than that, it's fine.
So do y'all do this on the weekends too, or
She does get therapy on the weekends. She will be on the schedule for one-on-one therapy tomorrow. Not sure who she's with.
Okay.
They actually don't release the schedule for tomorrow until later this afternoon, until everybody's notes gets in, and they can see who needs time. But I did put her on the schedule for tomorrow.
awesome?
Usually start about 9 a.m., but it just depends. The weekends are funny because you got different therapists coming in. So.
And for the record, today is Friday, January
Saturday,
31st.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna have to break this up into smaller videos.
I don't need to.
Oh, you're gonna do. Now, all her boys are techie, but her daughter is not. So, and her daughter's one that
Where do
lives here.
do all your boys live in Mississippi?
No,
Oh
they
no,
live all over.
just the best ones.
One lives in Miami.
One in Georgia. I think you met Andy.
Yeah.
He's from Athens, Georgia.
How many kids do you have?
Four.
4?
3 sons and a daughter.
How many grandkids do you have?
13 grand.
How many great grands do you have?
I told him that I wanted to be able to walk for Hillary's wedding.
Yep,
May have to be in a wheelchair.
maybe, but we'll see.
April's a long ways away. And all I can tell you is, I've told her this, but every single stroke is different, so it's really hard to put a timeline on things. I know that can be frustrating here, but I've literally seen people come in here not being able to move, get out of here walking. I've seen both ends of the spectrum. So sometimes with the stroke, it is just timing. The brain does need some time to heal, so sometimes it can be just.
I'm uncomfortable.
Okay, let's let you sit down, take a break. Where are you uncomfortable at?
I need to sit down.
Bring this arm down, please. All we can do is best chance to. Usually the best when she gets a little bit more control of the arm herself without having to use the electricity. That's when a lot of the progress starts to come a little bit quicker, because what the brain really wants is to problem solve. And so using that hand during functional task is the best thing to get. What's wrong? All right, are you sitting up straight? Okay, let me loosen it. Do you feel yourself? Are you sitting up straight right now?
No.
Okay, fix that. Take it away. All right. I want you to worry about holding yourself up straight. I'm gonna put this by your side for a second. We'll take this away so it's not pushing. His hand. All right, I'll take this away. Okay?
Yeah.
Ready? All right, let's fix this. Sit nice and straight.
You need her mirror?
Nah, probably not. I'm sorry. Keep running over your toes.
Yeah.
Can you hold it for a little bit? Well, I'm going to stop the video for now.